A movie that changed my life. A movie that changed my personality, my perspective of observing things, the way I interact with each other. A movie that will remain as a part of me until the end of time. And this movie is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. The movie starts with a girl's funeral, with a boy saying that he did not attend it. Then we are taken back in time where this boy first met this girl. This boy is a very introverted, boring kind of person who just reads book all day and intentionally ignores to have a conversation with other people. His reading curiosity leads him to pick up a book he saw on a chair. Then he realizes that the name of this book is Living with Dying, and it's a diary of somebody who has a pancreatic disease and is going to die in near future. Later, a girl arrives named Sakura and tells the boy that it's her diary and she hasn't told anybody that she has a pancreatic cancer and is going to die in near future. Now this girl is a complete opposite of the boy we were talking earlier. She is very extroverted, a very talkative kind of person. Then this movie is all about these two completing her bucket list before she dies. Now you may ask, why is this girl following this boy? Well, for that you have to watch the movie. Now this movie is way deeper than it seems from the outside. The more you think about it, the more you realize how deep this movie is. What I like about this movie is, first of all, its music. It's very beautiful. Second, its animation, especially the fireworks scene in this movie. It's very, very beautiful. And third, the character development. The way our male protagonist develops throughout the movie is very wonderful to watch. The movie contains many messages throughout its runtime, but the one that truly touched me was that life is unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen next. You never know when you are going to die. In a movie scene, Sakura says that even if it's a fact that she is going to die due to pancreatic disease, doesn't take away the possibility that she can die earlier and she might not be able to complete her bucket list. Now, isn't it true? Don't we all postpone our plans, taking it for granted that we are in fact going to live tomorrow? You never know when the inevitable comes, but when it comes, what about those plans that you postpone because of some useless reasons? You will never be able to complete them. Now this doesn't mean that you should go towards your goal in a selfish manner. No, it doesn't. And there might be some goals that you won't be able to complete due to present circumstances. But you can at least try to do something that will eventually lead to the completion of your goal, right? It is better to die with the knowing that you at least tried rather than the regret of not trying it at all. Another message that touched me was Sakura's perspective of what it means to be alive. It's your relationships with each other that tell you that you are alive. If people know you, talk with you, then you can say that you are alive. But if you have no friend and you don't talk to anyone, you are dead even if you are alive. Alright, so I will stop my philosophy here and talk about this movie. So, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. When I first read this title, I actually laughed at it. But when I watched this movie, it made me realize that this title is perfect for this movie, because Sakura and Haruki always wanted to be like each other. And I actually cried at the end of this movie. Not when Haruki read her letter, but later when he asked her mother if he can cry now. When we lose someone who was very close to us, we just refuse to believe it. It's like it is a bad dream and you are waiting to wake up from it. But then reality comes slapping us hard when we don't see this person in his room, when there is no one to talk during dinner, when you call them and nobody comes. This is what this movie makes you feel. It puts you into the shoes of Haruki and shows you what he is going through after losing his only friend. Well, so that's it. There are still more things that I can talk about this movie. In fact, even if I talk about it whole day, there would be still more than enough things to talk about. But for the sake of the length of this video,